Hey Siri, battle stations. Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday, hello. Good morning, Bobby, how are you?
Oh hey, good morning potate_o_no. Well, it's Monday, so I'm somewhere between ugh and please send coffee, how about you?
You know, I'm with you there. I'm feeling actually pretty good though. Feeling pretty good, feeling pretty excited. We had a good productive weekend. Got a lot of work done. Not a lot, but I got some. It's more than most people get done on the weekend, so that's good. And I'm pretty excited. I'm going to Texas tomorrow. I'm going to Dallas to demo this thing that I've been working on. That's always fun. Not at all nerve-wracking. No, it's going to be great. It's going to be good. It's going to be super, super good. Let's do this. Let's switch over to here. I haven't, you know, I kind of avoid like the full camera view. Regular music. We'll shuffle all. There we go. There we go. All right. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to Dallas. We've got a couple meetings in the afternoon and another meeting Wednesday morning. We'll see how that goes. Basically kind of just showing where we're at, kind of pitch some ideas for where we think things could go if Toyota were to be involved. So that's exciting. And yeah, then we'll come back and continue to work on it. I think when I get back though, I want to start focusing back on Streamtooth for a little bit. It's been a while since we've done that and I've been feeling pretty excited about it. And I want to start actually sending this stream there. I think that would be fun. So that'll be what we do. Let's go into today. Let's see what we're doing. There we go. Hello. Rosestone board. Talk about this weekend. It was a good weekend. Rewards tab. We will continue to work on that. So yes, the rewards management wires. So we're gonna need a back end for those rewards. I think that's gonna happen later. I don't think it's gonna happen on stream. So we're gonna actually take that one out. Or you know what? We'll just move it to the bottom. That might be like an airplane activity. It might be an airplane activity. But the other thing we're going to work on is just testing and making sure the data is all right. Testing. Link. Oh, shit. You. Linking all together. Okay. Let's do Rose Thorn Bud. Let's do Rose Thorn Bud. What do we have in here? We fixed some crashes. That's good. I like that. Homework was good. That was good. Oh yeah, I remember. So last time I was on, I was like super tired, so we didn't even do like a full stream. I'm much better now. I've been having good sleeps, so that's been good. I would call that a rose, sleeping well. We had a little neighborhood block party on Sunday. That was really fun. And my wife Angela is taking over as sort of running the neighborhood group. I don't want to say homeowners association. That's not really what it is, but sort of like it is. More like just like a neighborhood group. But that was good. Block party. I actually am starting to already think about ideas for like a theme block party, and I've been talking a lot about a carnival theme. And how would I make a DIY skee ball machine? Especially a DIY skee ball machine that can be transported easily down the block on like a dolly. So I'm starting to think about like, how do I 3D print parts for this? How do I do the electronics? That could be a fun project. Always exciting to start thinking about new projects. Skee ball project. I don't know when I'll get to this. Probably not for a while. But it's fun to think about. Oops. What else? Let's see. Let's go through the weekend. Wyatt had a good Friday and a good Saturday. It's pretty chill for me. I'd say it was a chill weekend. I made good progress on the app. I watched Glad play Terraria, and then I started playing Terraria just because it's been on my list for a while, and then I got super into it, so that's been fun. Terraria. I kind of got burned out on Satisfactory. It gets to a point where it feels like it's work. Thorns. Let's do some Thorns. I got a lot of good stuff in here. Let's do this Dallas trip as a bud. Bop-a-da-bop. Thorns. Just lots. There's just lots to
thorn.
do.
Well, let's see. If I had to pick a thorn for you, maybe it's the endless cycle of starting new projects and then never having time to finish them. Like your DIY skee ball machine, it's fun to think about, but when will it ever be built? Or maybe it's just the realization that Satisfactory is too much like real work. At least you're making progress on the app and chilling with some Terra sounds like you're balancing it out with some digital escapism. Remember, even if Satisfactory feels like work, it won't pay your bills, unless you...
Unless I what? Unless I what? All right. Let's get to work. What do you think? I think we get to work. I think it's a good idea. Working. All right, so what we need to do, we're going to go back to here. We did Rose Thorn Bud. Let's check this off the list. Bop. Okay. And then I think the easiest way to do this was what we were doing last time, where we were sending it to the phone. Oh, but I don't have my cable.
Well,
I don't have a
look
cable.
at you. You're practically a party planning machine. A carnival theme sounds like fun, and a DIY skee ball machine? Now that's impressive. Just don't lose any fingers in the process, typing might become a challenge. And Terraria, hey? It's nice to see you've moved on from Satisfactory before it consumed your soul entirely. Remember, games are supposed to be fun, not feel like another day at the office. Sounds like you've got quite the to-do list with all these projects and trips. Just remember to breathe somewhere in between all these adventures. Oh, and maybe get...
It keeps getting off at this perfect points. I think what that is you set as part of the API call to OpenAI, you set the number of tokens you want to have returned. And I think like in most cases it tries to like not do that, but sometimes it just cuts off. Tokens being words in this case. I think that's what that is. That's my guess. That's my guess. I'm not an expert at these things. I'm still pretty new to the AI thing. All right, there's that, there's that. All right, so now what we need to do, we're gonna switch over to this view. Boom. We'll see how much we get that recommendation from you-know-who. But I think what we need to do is get rid of this guy. We take that guy out. And we're going to put this other guy in. Let's see if this app will actually start. Oop, it will not. That's not good. That's not good. It just crashed again. Okay, let's put this guy on. And we need it to be this guy. There we go. And watch. Watch. No. It said no. It said no, thank you. Okay, so we actually do have a little bit of housekeeping that needs to happen. One piece of housekeeping that needs to happen, and I hope I can do this on stream, is I sent out a test flight invite to my co-founder, and he did not receive it. So I need to figure out why that is. That's a thing I need to figure out. And I probably don't want to show, you know, I don't mind showing my own email and stuff on stream, but showing his is probably a bridge too far, don't you think? But while we're doing, before we go into that, let's go into Firebase. Yes, it's me. It's still me. It's always been me. Yes. These things. Crashes. Okay. This app has one All right. Are we not? I hope we're not back to this, like where we have to upload the thing again. I hope that's an old thing. I think when we had this be an issue last time, it was because let's just go in here. No, these are old. These are old. All right. So maybe this is the one that just came in? You, show me. No. No, thank you. Okay. All right, we'll come back to that. I don't know. Well, we're going to override it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All right. And what else did we determine? Last time we determined that we cannot send to the thing over SSH. But then we figured out how to do it. I don't remember. It's all a blur, buddy. Like, I think if I just go run this thing right now, this is targeting. Oh, you can't see that. You can't see that. It's targeting my device. Let me show you. See? It's targeting it. Okay. All right, play. It's going to build. And then it's going to try to sign it, and it's going to say, no, I will not sign it. And we don't need signing to send it to the simulator, which is why hitting play from the simulator to the simulator works just fine. There was some kind of... Oh. Failed to cosign. Yes. See? I remember. We did something Oh yeah, it was like we ran. Okay, so let's go. Hey, you. Okay, I'm in. Aha. This one. Okay. Yes, I did the thing. Okay. Listen, bud. There we go. No. Oh, well, yeah, I have to be in. So, that's true. I should be in the directory that has the thing that we're trying to do. You got me there. That is true. All right, where did I put this thing, though? Sir? Oh, there it is. I got such a mess going. All right, try it again. Okay, launching. Signing. Building. Things are happening to me now. Oh, God. What the hell happened over here? Okay. Cool. Very good. Yes. Hey. We're doing the things. Yes. You may be prompted. All right, prompt me. I dare you. Hey. You gonna do it? You gonna run? You gonna do it for me, buddy? Errors found. Invalidating cache. Yikes, bud. What does that even mean? Finished with error. What does that mean? Error domain. The request timed out. Request timed out to what? Crashlytics timed out while checking for Firebase installation ID. Why? Bro. Come on, man. Alright, well, it's running. It's running. There it is. Aha, there's the new tab that we did. It's so exciting. Look how exciting. Oh yeah, we gotta do some things. We need some logos. We need some images. Logos / icons or images for this screen. Man, you think I struggle with this? Wait till you see me using Illustrator. Oof. Yikes. Buddy. That'll be a big yikes. All right. Okay. Okay. We're up and running. It's going. Now, that was one. But before I move on from this, I want to log in really quickly to developer.apple.com. I know you can't see it. It's on another screen. You just have to be patient. Okay? Talk amongst yourselves. Listen, dude. Okay. Device reset tape. What? All right. Where is find, develop, distribute? App Store. Yep. That thing. Nope. Sure. Yes. Where's test flight, sir? I just need you to just go ahead. Develop. Okay. just go into apps. Okay, here's my apps. Monility. Test flight. Aha, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Alpha testers. Oh. Why in the world is it sent there? Good lord. Alright, so how do I fix this? Fix this testers. How can I edit you? Add testers. Okay. Users. Okay. All right. Go over here. Yes. People. Here are all the people. Oh man, I had a bunch of people who were like testing my last app that never went anywhere. I'll tell you about that one sometime. That was a cool idea. It just never turned into anything. Unfortunately. All right. How do I edit this, sir? I don't want to delete them. I just want to edit their email. Ow. And I guess I can just add him again. Which is annoying, but fine. Add. Oh, maybe it's because oh, maybe it needs to be the email that's tied to his Apple account. And maybe that's his... Okay, let me just email him. Send him a quick email. Stand by. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay? All right. All right, I sent him the reply. We're back. Let's look at this again. All right, so here's what I want to do. So we did that thing. It's running. Hooray. That's good. You know what I want to do though? I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna say quit. And now I'm gonna try to start the app again. It does not start. It does not start. So that's what I don't understand. Last time this happened, we had to clean. We did a build clean and then we installed and it was good. So let's try that. Let's do a clean build. Okay, Flutter clean. But I shouldn't have to clean all the time. That's not correct. Something is awry. Something is amiss. Flutter build. Oh God. Look at how red everything just went. Oh my God. Flutter build iOS. Okay, got all the dependencies again. What is it, Bobby? I see you over there I see you over there churning.
Probably just ghosts in the machine, potate_o_no. I mean, when in doubt, blame the tech gremlins. But hey, if your app's having an existential crisis and doesn't feel like starting today, maybe it needs a pep talk. Or just a swift kick in the binary code. Either way, I'm here for moral support and unsolicited advice. Ever tried turning it off and on again? Oh wait. Oh, the joys of app development. It's like trying to untangle a pair of headphones you found at the bottom of your backpack. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Kidding, but not really. Sometimes it's just about finding that one little thing that's throwing everything off balance. Good luck with that Flutter build, and remember, when in doubt, blame it on Mercury retrograde or something equally mysterious.
She doesn't have eyes, so I mean, we can update this all we want. She'll never know. All right, build. I hate... It always drove me crazy. You know, I can't tell you how many times I've managed people where their accepted solution to something that takes a really long time to build is just to like sit there for a really long time, over and over and over and over and over, and not try to like figure out a way to speed it up. Now here I am sitting waiting for it over and over and over. It drives me crazy. All right, it built. All right. Run it. Maybe I need to like install it. All right, let's just try running it. Then we're gonna quit. Then we're gonna restart it. And we're gonna run it from the home screen and see if it works. Well, you can see like the back end of all my like weird apps I installed once and never used. Why is it building again? Didn't it just built? Why is it building? Oh, maybe this is the issue. 29 packages have newer dependencies incompatible with dependency constraints. But why would it run like it should not run at all? It doesn't make sense. Oh, who keeps yawning? My God. Wake up. All right. Run it again. No. Son of a bitch. So that's the first thing, because I'm going to need to be able to do that. I'm going to need to be able to just, like, fire it up. I'm not going to, like, plug in my laptop. Let me push a build to the thing so you can see it. That's stupid. Obviously, it needs to just work, right? And I wish I didn't have to depend on this thing, because this thing kind of sucks. I didn't actually want to just do what I just did. Come back. Don't be hidden. Okay. All right. Last 7 days. I just want today. Today. Okay. October 21, 906. So this is the right one. Okay. Generated plugin registrant and all this other nonsense. So I think this is again the dependency stuff. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna clear this issue. Flutter pub outdated. We're gonna update all these things and see if that helps. Okay. Oh God, a lot of red. All right. Ten upgradable dependencies are locked in PubSpec locked to older versions. To update these dependencies, Flutter pub upgrade. Your dependencies are constrained to versions that are older than a resolvable version. But these dependencies, edit the PubSpec YAML or run Flutter pub upgrade major versions. Okay. Flutter pub upgrade major versions. Okay, 16 packages of newer versions incompatible with dependency constraints. Okay. All dependencies are up to date. Okay. Okay, why aren't you upgrading these? It says these new ones are available. Okay. Okay. What do we think? Let's go Flutter. What can we do? Let's just start with Flutter run. Okay. Bad things are happening. I think last time we had to like delete the pod file lock. What is this PubSpec lock? What are you? Generated lock file. Building. Error running pod install. Specs satisfying plaid Flutter from plaid Flutter iOS dependency were found, but they require a higher minimum deployment target. Okay. Higher minimum deployment target of what? Of iOS? iOS deployment version that your application is targeting. To build and increase your application's target deployment to at least 14 as described in iOS deploy. Okay. What is the current version of iOS? 16? Hey Bobby, what is the current version of iOS? I'm not gonna know. You're old data. You got old data in you.
Oh, potate_o_no. It seems you're a bit behind on the iOS gossip. The current version of iOS as of October 2023 is iOS 17. Apple loves to keep us all on our toes with their constant updates, don't they? But hey, look on the bright side, now you know your minimum deployment target needs a little nudge upwards.
Thanks for that outdated information. Appreciate that. All right, so, all right. Hey, listen, all of you. All right, let's go through this. There's somewhere in here. Aha, very old. We're going all the way to 17. Okay, I don't think anyone's hanging around on 16. Maybe they are, I don't know. What are you asking me for? You. Okay. 17. 17.0. Oh, come on, dude. Did you take? Alright, great. Fine, good. Alright. Let's go look at this. Oh, look at her. How she's so happy about it. Alright. Target deployment. I did that. Thank you. If you change deployment target in your Xcode project, open iOS Flutter app framework info.plist in your Flutter app and update minimum OS version. All right. Where is that? Flutter app framework info plist. Oh, wait, I'm way behind here. All right. That one, right? Is that what we said we're doing? Okay. And pubspec. Hey, listen. And I'm going to change this to 103.4. I need to like automate that. All right. Flutter build. iOS. Oh, that's why it's like rebuilding when I run, because it's just built it for release and then I'm... All right. Makes sense. Let's just let it finish. I don't want to break it. All right, I can break the Xcode build. All right. Flutter build iOS help. Can I build you in debug? Yes, that's how. Debug. Okay, you do the thing. Do this thing. Spent a lot of time watching this little thing spin. Good. All right, meanwhile, what we're gonna do, what we can do is we're gonna go over here, open this guy and a new guy. Aha! We're gonna have a new guy here. And call this rewards. And in here, so I'm in auto ID. And we're gonna do the things that are in that thing. Let's look at the thing. Rewards. So here's the new code. And we have this method up here. This method build list tile. and it takes an asset. Uh-oh. Error while building for device. This code failed to build. Link configuration isn't a type. And profile Dart. What? What? Profile Dart 53. Oh, you sure enough, you are all fuckered up. Link configuration. Wasn't this part of import package Flutter physics? No. Not schedule, not servicers, not foundation servicers. It was like I don't remember. I'm gonna have to go back and pull it from something else. Surely in here we'll have it. Provider. Oh, that's not even part of Flutter. It's something else. Provider. No? In configuration. Oh, isn't this a plaid thing? Is that what's broken here? In configuration. Oh. Oh. I see. So we updated Plaid Link and the API changed and now it's broken. Now I got to go back and figure out what changed and fix it. Fun. How fun for me. All right, so let's start with Plaid Link open. What do you take? Take nothing. All right. All right. Now, what we're using here is, okay, so we don't need this guy anymore. It's Plaid Flutter. Let's go and find. Okay, Plaid Flutter. This guy. Something changed. Plaid Link create and Plaid Link open. Okay. Plaid Link create configuration. Right? And that's a link token configuration. Link token configuration. Ha ha. Ha ha. Yes. There we are. There we are, sir. Why don't you try that again there, buddy? Why don't you try that again, little guy? Huh? All right, meanwhile, as I was saying before I got so rudely interrupted with an error that I did not create, we have asset name, title, description, points, and width, which is not in the thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to have, I don't want to use the word asset name. I'm going to use the word image. It built. Hooray. Hooray for Hollywood. Now we're going to run it. Flutter build run. Listen, dude. Just do what I want, not what I say. Do what I want. Not what I say. Yay, it didn't build again. Oh, it did. Fuck. God damn it. This is taking a lot longer than this said it took 23 seconds. There's no way. There's no way. You may be prompted. Installing and launching. All right. All right. Do it. Do it. Hey, there it is. Hey, there it is. It ran. Look at you running. Look at you being a guy. All right. Very good. Clear the screen. What does that do? Oh, it just clears that screen. All right. Quit. And run it again. Ah, you son of a bitch, you motherfucker. Okay. Not a problem. Not a problem. Go back over here. Go over here. It says 3 events still. I think this thing is running, takes a little, 1 active users in the past hour. Oh, how good for that. Monitor release, what are you? Release version 102.3. No, it should be 103.4. So you have not even received my thing. It's frustrating. I wish I could just like, you know, yeah, I like iOS a lot. I like Apple devices. I like Apple products. I like writing code on Android a lot better because if I was using Android right now, I would just be all up in APK or whatever what is the tool? What's the tool? There's a tool that you can just ADB. I'd be all up in ADB and I'd just be tailing and I would figure this out. It would take me like 5 minutes. I don't have to wait for Crashalytics. Maybe there's an Apple equivalent. I have to look at that. Because waiting for Crashalytics sucks ass. Let's see. iOS equivalent of ADB. Aha. Okay. IDB. There's a tool from Facebook. Great. Starting from Xcode 15, Apple's introduced XC Run device control. Okay. Pi mobile device 3. Okay. I don't want to execute touch devices in this. I just want a tail. XC Run instruments. Oh, well, XC Run trace list devices. XC trace. All right. Adobe Air. No, nobody has that. All right, let's see. XC Run. Okay. XC Run. XC trace. Okay. I don't want like a full on, I just want to see logs. List devices. Oh God. Okay. Let's see. All right, we're on the path. We're on the right path. So, iOS XC Run debug log. I want this from the simulator. I don't want the simulator. From device. XC Run cheat sheet. Okay. Everything is like sim control.
Oh, the joys of debugging. Reminds me of trying to find a needle in a haystack, except the haystack is on fire and keeps moving. Good luck with that XC Run adventure. Maybe Apple should just merge with Android, make life easier for everyone. Oh, wouldn't that be a dream? Also, fun fact, did you know that Apple originally wanted to call the iPhone purple? Thank goodness they didn't, or else we'd all be saying I gotta go charge my purple face with tears of joy.
Is that true? I think that you made that up. Maybe it was a code name. Transfer crash reports and device logs to a Mac. If you have access to the device, you can transfer diagnostic logs by connecting the device to your Mac. You can view these logs in Device Simulators window in Xcode as described in Device Simulators. Okay. All right, let's see. All right. Dig it. Hey, what's happening, man? Open console. Oh, hello. Crash reports. No. Devices. No messages. Streaming will impact system performance. All right. Start streaming. Oh, God. All right. Things are happening to me now. I wish I could show you this easily. Why is this so small, though? Oh, my God. View. I can't read this at all. Pause. Okay. How do I stop streaming? I don't want to stream anymore. All right. Oh God, it's so small I can't read it. This is a drag. I'm gonna cut. Let's see if I can. Will that work? No. All right. Fine. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just say, I'm gonna just grabbing a bunch of this stuff. Give me all of it. In fact, just give me the whole thing. All right. What do you think about that? Now, you. New text file. Haha. Suck it, nerds. Location D. Airplay D. I would really like this to be something I could just do from command line. And then I could like pipe it into grep. That would be the ideal. But I don't see anywhere in here where it's like mentioning this app crashing. I see lots of info. This is great. It's all super helpful. Oh, some kernel shit. Okay, maybe this is it. Creating quick energy snapshot. Okay. Report crash. Okay. Report crash. Third-party app crash report. Should show feedback UI for failed is useful check. Okay. Yikes. Okay. Listen, bud. Oh wow, look how far, look how, this is a very long file. Okay, here's runner. My thing is runner. Yes, Flutter. Okay, could not call ptrace. Okay. Cannot create a Flutter engine instance in debug mode without Flutter tooling or Xcode. Okay. So is this the... Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So the issue... Is that the issue? Huh. All right, so let's try something. Let's try something. Flutter. What was it? Flutter IPA, build IPA, Flutter IPA build, Flutter build help. Yes, Flutter build IPA produces an, okay. Okay. I think I understand now. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. Then I'll claim whether or not I did understand it. Wait, did I miss a turn it off and turn it on again? I think I did. No, I got that one ready. Right. Gotta make sure we catch all those. It's important. It's important. Okay, where were we on our other thing? While we were waiting for builds. We were in this guy. Well, you know what?
Well,
We're waiting.
we're waiting. Well, we're waiting.
Okay, so what I want to be able to do is Xcode, Xcode tail console device. I see a lot of binary, install this thing. Yeah, I don't want that. So what I really need is Mac OS console output internal. That's what I really want. Mac OS console device console command line. Aha, log. Okay. Log collect device. All right, so All right, to build. Let's try this. Flutter install. Let's see what this does. Oh, wait, dash help. Dash D is device ID. Okay. Okay. Let's just see. I know this is going to build it again. It's fine. No, it just did it. Okay, now I'm going to run it. Nope. No. Incorrect. All right, fine. So, log collect. Log help collect. Collect logs from first device found. Okay. Log collect device name getaway artist. Must be root. The fuck you say? I will be root. I will be the shit out of root. You don't even know how much of a root I'm gonna be. Okay. Collect the system logs into a log archive that can be viewed with log show or console app. Okay. Output log archive. All right, so here we go. Dash output dash. Failed to create archive. No such file or directory. Okay. Temp getaway artist console.log. Failed to create archive. No such file or directory. Temp. Bro, come on, man. Oh, does it need to be a directory? All right, so make directory temp getaway artist. Okay. Getaway artist. Okay. Fine. Good. Great. Okay. This thing is a thing. It's growing. Okay. Is it a directory? It's a directory. Oh, hey. Okay. Log data. Oh, God. Okay, so how do I... Okay, so log show... is corrupt or incomplete. Sudo. Some coffee. Let's try it again. Okay. Okay. Holy shit, dude. Got
Sounds
that?
like you're on a roller coaster of tech chaos there, potate_o_no. Maybe try sacrificing a few more cups of coffee to the log gods. Or, double checking those paths and permissions might help too. Just saying. Face with stuck out tongue and winking eye.
No, but did you see the problem? I just scrolled by. Did you see it? I caught it. I got it. Holy shit, it's still going. I have a hard time believing that this much activity being written out somewhere on this phone is good for battery. I'm surprised it's this noisy. Because you would think this much noise. Now, I think that I'm seeing, like, I was running the thing for a bit. Now I'm, like, seeing a bunch, but... Okay, you gotta stop. All right, you gotta stop. It's just too much. All right, and you gotta stop. I'm not even running in here anymore. Oh, it stopped. Okay. Oh, I have last 1 hour. Huh? Last 1 minute. File exists. Okay. Alright, so this isn't gonna give me like a live view. Collect logs starting at the given time. Oh. Okay. But I think this will give me enough of what I need. Okay, so what we're gonna do, and run this thing, let it crash. Run this thing, let it crash. Like the last 1 minute of logs. I'm gonna keep running this thing, let it crash while it's doing this thing. Okay. Very good. All right, now Hugh. You to show me. That wasn't what I ran. I ran like show -- archive, right? There we go. Ah, okay. This is much more reasonable amount of logs. That was insane, the amount of scrolling. Like, it kind of gave me a headache. I didn't even know my console could go that fast. And that was over SSH. That wasn't even local. Now, I still don't see in here. I see a lot of noise from a lot of other things. Lockdown D, I don't know what Lockdown D is. Airplay D, I don't think that's part of it. Search Party D, I don't think that's part of it. Okay, so here's what we can do. Can I pipe this into grab? Lockdown D. Okay, we lost our color, but that's okay. I need // pipe, and then / pipe. Do I need it like that? Nearby D. No. I mean, I guess I could do it. This is gross. Let's do it. Super gross. Okay. Oh no. Okay, we don't need Wi-Fi D. Oh, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna be at this all day. This is terrible. Everything's terrible. Sudo log show. No. Log show help. Okay. Well, let's back this up. Let us back this up. No debug, no info, no loss, no signpost. Start style. Time zone. What, just error? Right. Let's just pipe this into less. Start with this. Now we can search for error. There we go. Maybe now we're getting somewhere. This is still really bad, right? I shouldn't have to do all this. It should be relatively straightforward for me to say, hey, I'm a developer. I'm developing an app. Please show me the output of that app when it's running on the device I have attached. Wait, back up. The watch connectivity, that's not it. You can also search for runner, right? Runner. Okay, here we go. Oh, here's okay. Instructed job description. Okay. Oh, I need some more coffee. Okay, running board D. Creating and launching job. Okay. So this looks like the very beginning of the launch. This is the very beginning of the launch. Springboard, Springboard is the home screen. Okay, then running board D starts the app. Okay, it's doing things. Creating and launching jobs. Mutate context if needed. I hope you mutated it. That's important. It's important. Program. Okay. Runner. Very good. Successfully spawned runner. Okay. That's good. That's important. Oh, here's some stuff like app, com, JPLT, Moni app. Setting process task state to running. Setting process visibility to foreground. Receive state update. Successfully acquired underlying assertion. Ignoring appearance update for cover sheet because we have no view. Receive state update. Resolve stack. Registering. Traits arbiter. Okay. Man, there's a lot of noise. Unbelievable. Receive state update. Running active visible. Still looks like it's starting. Oy, oy, oy. I feel like that blinking eye guy. Is this a signing issue? Wait. Let me shrink it down like that so you can see. I mean, it's probably too small for you to read anyway, but... Alright, so... What I'm seeing here... Trusty, bunch of like signing stuff. Security key, verify signature. Oh my God. This really is looking for a needle in a haystack. The only thing I see in here
Yeah,
that's...
it's like finding a needle in a haystack, except the haystack is on fire and filled with bees. I mean, why make it easy, right? Keep that magnifying glass handy.
The only thing that I'm seeing here that is like error and problem is security key stuff. So maybe it's like I'm allowed to run it when it's attached, but not run it on its own or something. I don't know. Seems weird to me. Yeah, now it's... I seem to be past the point of... seem to be past the point of... it stopped working. I only know that because I'm just not seeing anything that's referring to that thing anymore. Ugh. Unbelievably frustrating. Acquiring assertion. Wait, let's look at this one. Resuming task. Shouldn't be resuming. What if I... Alright, so hang on. Because it crashed, so it's not in there. It's not resuming. Foreground. Setting it to foreground. Resolve stack. Registering event. Dispatcher after bootstrap. Oh god. Okay. Starting death monitoring. Okay. Oh, my eyes are glazing over looking at all this data. I'm getting nowhere with this. So what we're gonna do We got this to work once before. By it's hard to remember. I know that I put it on the phone through test flight and that worked. Use application binary. Specify pre-built application binary to use when running. For Android applications, must be ABK. For iOS application, path to an IPA. Other do not support pre-built application binaries. Build a custom flavor defined by the platform specific. No. Okay. Let's try this. Flutter install. What was it again? Getaway artist, right? And then we're going to use application binary. Build iOS IPA. Moni 3 build. Right, build iOS IPA. Moni 3 IPA. Okay. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Attempted to install a beta profile without the proper entitlement. Oh, God. 10 viewers free for me. I love viewers. I love it when they view. Activate the code. Google get view can't read what you said, so it's not going to happen. All right, what I'm doing right now is trying to run the build just straight up from Xcode and seeing what happens there. I think this is, in fact, some kind of signing thing. some kind of signing thing. All right. While that's running, let's go back over here. Didn't I start a new collection? Oh. Okay, it's running, it's running, it's running. Allow. Great. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna hit stop. Run. Okay. We gotta have a pattern here that works. We gotta have a pattern that works. It's not gonna be okay for me to whip out the thing. So let's I think maybe what I have to do is oh, it's so frustrating. So unbelievably frustrating. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. We're going to figure this out. What I'm going to do is I've built the IPA, right? Our IPA is up to date. And we're going to go into test flight. Developer.apple.com. I'm going to go into test flight. Yes. Sign me in again. Yes. You can remember me. That does nothing, but it's fine. Okay.
My eyes, the goggles do nothing.
Yes. So do I need, there was an app that I had, like an uploader app. God damn it. Is it you? Yes. All right, transporter app. Okay. Yes, you. $1034, deliver. I think what I'm gonna have to do, this is gonna be super annoying, right? Because like I don't want to, like I want to be able to make a change and then, you know, move on, right? Like I want to make a change and then be able to quickly, I started the collection here. What happened? This is rewards, right? And in rewards, we're going to have auto ID. And then in here, we're going to have an image, and that's not going to have a value. And we're going to have TBD, whatever, image. Okay. And then in here, we're going to have a title, and we're going to have a description, and we're going to have a points, which is a number. 1, bop, bop, save. Okay. All right, so now I've uploaded a new app. So in this screen here, should have a new thing. Very good. Oh. And I think what might make this easier. I just banged my tooth with my coffee cup. Ow. I think what might make this easier is, okay, now that's processing. Fine, good, great. There was, when I was looking at how to do distribution through Firebase, you know, they have this like app distribution. And this thing was a pain in the neck because you had to like get device IDs and like put them in some registry. And that's how people could actually like get the app on those devices. And I think I need to go through that headache in order to make this a little more seamless. Uh-oh. I'm getting a ding-dong. Who is ding-donging me? All right, so now what's in here now? Let's go back over here. So actually, we have done very little actual code today. It's been all just fighting with shit, which is not fun.
Are you two fighting? I'll deal with you later.
Yeah. I have a lot more I wanted to do, but it's like we're already an hour and a half in and gotten shit done. All right. So in here, we're going to say image. Points. What was the points we had in here for our sample? 100. It's 100. All right. Fine. That's a fine number. Fine. And then we need to update the logo. Okay. Meanwhile, you're still processing. Are you done? Oh, I'm sure connect. Why are you so slow? Missing compliance. Ready to submit. Alpha testers. Why is it always something? Just click this thing. Yes, how can I help you? All right, something is ready to test. Test flight. Install. Yes. Open. There it goes. Now it's working. Now it's got the yellow dot. I can kill it. I can start it. It works. Alright, so that is the issue. Alright. Super annoying. I don't want to have to jump through all those hoops every time. but I'm not going to spend the next 2 hours trying to figure out how to not make it do that. All right, so what I want to do now is I've got this data in here, and I want to load it here. So what I want to do is look at how that's happening in home. This is all part of profile. Okay, here's got event information. That's a stateful widget. It has event information state. An event information state. We have a build. And that does this stuff. God damn, dude. There's always something. Alright, hang on. Oh, come on. Come on, man. All right. So many people want my attention right now. All right, so here we go. We've got this thing, and okay. I see.
Hey potato _o_ no. Sounds like you're knee deep in coding chaos. Classic dev life, hey? Maybe the universe is trying to remind you that nothing worth building comes easy. Or it's just having a laugh at your expense. Either way, hang in there. Need another set of digital eyes on something?
Okay, so what I'm gonna need to do, I've got this thing in here, and this calls build, and build does this stuff. And what I need to do is break this out. Class rewards information extends stateful widget. Okay. Yes, okay, fine. Right. Right. No, nobody told you to do all that. I don't want to override equals. But thank you. Is everyone happy without... We're done with boilerplate? Thank you. Okay, now. That goes in there. Right. Okay, you good? Okay, we good? All right. Now here in build, we're going to return this. Okay. Okay. Oh, God. All right. Everyone good? Are you sure? All right. Very good. Now, here. Need to copy what is happening in here in event information. Okay. This looks really gross, but great. I love that. I love that for me. All right, so context watch, Moni app state. Fine, that's good. That's good. That's good. It's fine. I don't even think I need, I don't need the profile. I'm not even sure if I need to watch actually, I don't even think I need that. What I do need is this. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're streaming the collection of rewards. Rewardes, and then not these things. So snapshots. Okay. So here's the stream. Great. Now in here, God bless it. Okay. We return a stream builder query snapshot with the stream, the builder, and then this is like an anonymous function, anonymous method. Which is gross. Okay, but you know, let's be gross. Stop it. Okay, you don't need this. And what is the method? The method is build list tile. Yes, I know that's incorrect. Can I not overload? It's not. Okay. Okay, what's your problem now? We need position. Already defined. So I can't overload. Fine. Well, fuckity fuck, dude. I don't like that. Let's just call from doc. It's fine. Actually, let's go back to doc. No, it's not the document. It's okay. Okay. Getting closer. Okay. Okay. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. All right. Oh. You're going to reformat it anyway. Thanks for that. All right. Okay. All right, let's try it. What do you think, Bobby? Is it going to work?
Oh, sure, let's just say it will work and hope the universe doesn't notice our optimism. But hey, if it doesn't pan out, at least we have a front row seat to the most entertaining coding train wreck of the day. By the way, did you know that programmers are like wizards? Except instead of casting spells, they just swear at their computers until they magically work. Keep going.
Is that a joke? Hey, it's this song. Okay. It ran. Okay. Okay. Great. This is actually not bad. This is not bad. This part needs to change. Was it curly braces that makes this work? Is that what makes that magic? $sign curly braces. There we go. All right, so now what this needs to be is assets slash that again dot png. Now what I want to do eventually is another exception was thrown, unable to load the asset. Holy shit. Hot restart. Right. What did it say? Right, overflow by 40 pixels. Is that a function of the text? Is the text too long? So if I go in here and I change this to just something small. No. It's actually hot restart. No. Well, I don't understand what changed here. Interesting. Let's try this. I want to try something. Am I getting the prints? I don't think I am. I have a feeling what happened here is that my context changed, and the thing that I'm using to get the screen size is getting a different answer. That's why I wanted to print this, which is easy to do with the simulator, but hard to do with the device. Cool. Thanks for telling me you can do something you can't do.
E a Lelé são duas garotas do desacato. A Lala e a Lelé provocam até cenas de fugilado. A Lala e a Lelé são duas garotas do desacato. A Lala e a Lelé provocam até cenas de fugilado. Se alguém quer vir pro samba, olha a roda como a
Oh, okay. I did get the prints. This is 428, 428. So the number did not change. I was incorrect.
Com a loucura da Lelé e com a doidice da Lala. E a Lala e a Lelé são duas garotas do desacato. A Lala e a Lelé provocam até
It looks very shoved over to the left, and it wasn't like that before.
A Lala e a Lelé provocam até cenas de fugilado. A Lelé, que coisa louca, é bondosa em vez de má, pois reveza seus amores com os amores da Lala. E a Lala é um diabinho de beleza escultural. O seu corpo tem mais curvas que as linhas da central. E a Lala e a Lelé são duas garotas do desacato. A Lala e a Lelé provocam até cenas de fugilado. A Lala e a Lelé são duas garotas do desacato. A Lala e a Lelé provocam até cenas de fugilado.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
São duas garotas do desacato. A Lala e a Lelé provocam até cenas de fugilado. A Lala e a Lelé
Up here.
duas garotas do desacato.
Wait, coming back up here.
E a Lelé provocam até cenas de fugilado.
I have padding here. Weird. Alright, so let's just take this out. You here. You out. Okay. I mean, it definitely still. Oh, now it says it's overflowed by 20 pixels, not 40 pixels. So that's better. That's better. And nothing should be overflowing. I like purposefully set this up so that I would like hard set everything. Yeah, I had padding on the list view and then padding on the thing about it. Oh, And I copy pasted this. Aha. Maybe that was the problem. If you get for copy, that's what you get. Copy pasting. Quit copy pasting, you son of a bitch. Alright, that looks better. It does need some padding on the top though, doesn't it? It's very smooshed up. Okay. And it does look like the I thought we solved that yesterday. The left side looks too smooshed up. it just gets bigger. Needs more padding. I hate that. Look at it over here. I don't know why it creates a space between. Oh, okay. Maybe that's centered. So let's say description. Let's put the color back in so you can see it. Oh, shut the. My God. No. Oh, I see. Because I just did divided by 2 because I'm lazy. Ha 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 ha. Okay.
Ah, the classic divide by 2 because I am lazy technique. A true hallmark of programming excellence.
Yeah.
Maybe try multiplying by 3 next time for an extra challenge? But
Okay.
hey, if it's looking better now, you're on the right track. Do you want me to throw in some more unsolicited advice or are you good for now?
I'm good for now, bud. Good for now. Oh no! Oh, you know what? No, I just want. Yeah, there we go. Let's say 25. There you go, kid. You're looking mighty fine now. Okay, now we just need more images and we need more things in the list. But we should be able to just go over here and we're gonna add a document. Yes, we're gonna auto ID the document. And we're gonna say this is the image and this is the same thing. Moni logo to small, and then add the field. And we're gonna say the title. It's gonna be get install a charger, an EV charger. Description. Get a 15% discount on a new EV charger installed in your home garage. How about that? Points is a number, and that's going to be like, I don't know, it's expensive. 3,000 points, 5,000 points. Haha. It's you. Oh, look at that. Let me get those over there too. All right. Where am I still printing that? Can I take that out? I guess not. Oh. Okay. Time is it? It's 11. Been on for 2 hours. We're gonna take a quick break. And I don't know. What am I gonna do? Maybe I'm gonna have to do logo stuff on stream. That's gonna be not fun. Oh, I know what I want to be able to do. I'm gonna be able to support SVG. Maybe we'll do that. All right, I'll be right back. Eventually.
HyperCard, what is it? It's not hyper, it's not even a card, it's not quite system software, it's not quite application software. There must be at least one guy who knows what HyperCard is, Danny Goodman. He just wrote a 700-page book about it. And there's one other guy who knows what HyperCard is. He developed it, Bill Atkinson. They'll both be on our show. Today we unravel the mystery of HyperCard on this edition of the Computer Chronicles.
The Computer Chronicles is made possible in part by McGraw-Hill, publishers of Byte Magazine, and Bix, the Byte Information Exchange. In print and online, Byte and Bix serve computer professionals worldwide with detailed information on new hardware, software, and technologies.
Welcome to the Computer Chronicles. I'm Stuart Chaffee, and this is Gary Kildall. Gary, I haven't totally lost my mind here and reverted to my childhood and playing with this erector set. What I'm trying to do is understand HyperCard, because the guy who developed HyperCard says it's like an erector set to help me build applications on my Macintosh. People are having trouble understanding this concept of HyperCard. What's the background? What's the derivation of it?
Well, HyperCard is based upon hypertext. It's a concept that was introduced by Ted Nelson and Doug Engelbart in the 60s. The basic idea is this: if we're trying to do research on a complicated, or not even complicated, just any kind of a subject, the subject matter really exists in all sorts of different places. It can be books, magazines, videos, tape recordings, CompuServe, and if we can somehow link all this stuff electronically so that we click on Beethoven and then we all of a sudden can jump from one to the next, collect up the information that we want, put it into the document, listen to the music, do some word processing and so forth. That's what hypertext is all about, or hypermedia, and this is supposed to be the foundation for HyperCard.
Well, we're going to find out about HyperCard today. We're going to meet the two guys who developed it at Apple, Bill Atkinson and Dan Winkler, and we're going to see several applications already being developed using HyperCard. We begin by going to San Jose, California to meet a man who's using HyperCard to develop something called the Complete Car Cost Guide.
Shopping for a new car can be a bewildering experience. Making the wrong choice among look-alike models at breathtaking prices can turn a simple purchase into a lifelong mistake. But Peter Levy thinks he can take some of the risk out of car buying with the help of a Macintosh and a HyperCard. Peter has written a program to construct a model car according to specific choices entered by the buyer. The HyperCard version of the Complete Car Cost Guide was spawned by the original book of the same name. The guide uses HyperCard visual cues to prompt even a first-time user to enter the kind of information that affects the cost of ownership, like optional equipment, yearly mileage, and geographical location. The screen presents notebook pages that flip and turn, and commands are entered by either placing the cursor over a menu bar, a HyperCard button, or by simply pointing and clicking on the appropriate part of the vehicle. The Complete Car Cost Guide doesn't promise to turn a shopping chore into a happy experience, but the HyperCard stacks make it easy to personalize several choices and then compare them side by side. Two vehicles may cost the same, but differ sharply in the long term because of depreciation and operating costs. But in spite of individual differences, owning any vehicle is expensive. The opening screen contains a reminder that the first 4 years of ownership will cost more than the original price of the car.
Joining us in the studio now is Bill Atkinson. Bill is an Apple Fellow, the creator of HyperCard, also the creator of QuickDraw and Mac Paint. Next to Bill is Dan Winkler. Dan is the senior engineer at Apple working on the HyperCard project. Gary?
Stuart, a HyperCard sounds like a hardware board you'd put in your computer system, but this particular HyperCard comes in 4 floppy disks. Would you tell us what the HyperCard's all about, Bill?
Well, really simply put, HyperCard is a software erector set. It lets non-programmers put together interactive information.
Show us how you actually do this, Bill.
You use cards that contain graphics and text and buttons. Here I've got a stack of cards, and I can press on this button, and it will take me to another card.
Okay, and that button's particular function is get to the next card.
Right. You can have lots of buttons to do different things.
Okay.
Buttons can do things like dialing the phone and taking you to cards and lots of different
Whatever
things.
you tell it to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
The cards are grouped together into stacks that you put on a floppy disk and can share with somebody else. And you can organize it so that any card can jump to any other card.
Is this where you get that notion of hypertext built into the HyperCard system?
Yeah, it's kind of the freedom to organize the information according to how things are associated with each other, not just according to the next card in the list.
Right, okay.
The buttons, as I said, can do lots of things. Here's one that makes a noise and sounds. And you can have lots of different kinds of cards. The standard 3x5 card is a little weak metaphor, but you can include things like an expense report.
HyperCard was dope. I don't think my transcript thing transcribes the word HyperCard correctly. Oh, it does. So maybe there's a question for somebody. Bobby, which came first, the web or HyperCard?
Oh, someone's looking to test my knowledge, hey? Well, fun fact, HyperCard came first. It was released by Apple in 1987. The World Wide Web didn't make its grand debut until 1991. HyperCard was like the cool hipster before the internet came along and made everything mainstream. Speaking of which, did you know HyperCard inspired some of the early web development? Talk about trendsetters.
Yeah, so when I walked away, I was actually thinking about like which came first, HyperCard or hypertext. But then right there in the episode of Computer Chronicles, they're like talking about hypertext in reference to HyperCard, which is kind of amazing. Those episodes, that show was like super boring. I only put it in there because they're easily findable on Internet Archive and they're fairly close to public domain. And the show was, I used to watch it when it was on because it was on, but it wasn't super interesting. They were kind of boring. But there's so much more interesting now to watch and like look back, what people were talking about. I especially enjoyed that one and the one about like talking about AI and like expert systems. It's basically like a fancy lookup on the database. Anyway, super interesting. I think that stuff's super interesting. All right, where were we? Ah, yes. So we have a solution for this list of rewards, and we need different images. We can't just put the same image in here a bunch of times. I want to be able to put and I need to change the image for the app in general because I want to be able to show the Toyota logo for this demo for Toyota. So what to do? Oh, God. Oh, I want to buy paper towels now. I want to buy consumer packaged goods. Okay, no. display? I guess not. There we go. So I want to build SVG support. I want this thing to work with SVGs. So that way I don't have to do like jump through a million hoops, making directories full of lots of different sizes of the same image. So I can deal with different kinds of displays and all this kind of stuff. Now, I started looking at this. Flutter SVG. And it's a pain in. As with many things, it's a pain in the neck. There are packages. My God, you're bright. Can you not be like bright as all get out? Yeah, there's a bunch of the stuff in here, and like you should convert your SVGs into a font, and then you can have the font come in. That's stupid. I don't want to do that at all. Basic usage to create an SVG rendering from an asset. All right, let's see if we can do this. Okay, so we have in our, oh, that was so bright. It's like, my God. In here, we've got assets, right? And we've got these logos. So what I'm gonna do, and in our assets, son of a bitch. Where, you know what? I'm in the wrong computer. Not even the right place. I have to do that over here. Okay, here's the SVG. Okay. Assets. Moni logo .svg. Okay. Okay. What? What are your what? Oh, you know what? Shut your mouth. Okay, the other thing we're gonna need in here is Flutter SVG. Okay, so Flutter pub add Flutter SVG. Is that how we do it? Flutter SVG. Okay. Okay. Now here, Flutter SVG. Okay, great. V good. V good. Man. All right, so we've got our asset in there. And we've got the SVG dependency in there. So now, this bright motherfucker right here. So what I want to do. All right. So in here, we have this logo in the very beginning. That is this one, image, asset image. Okay. So here, stop it. Stop recommending things. Okay. Import. Package. Flutter. SVG. Okay. Now. Where'd it go? Child here. SVG picture dot asset. SVG picture dot asset. Okay. Assets image SVG. So assets Loni logo dot SVG. Okay, I don't see where the const constructor is. I'm missing a parentheses and a comma. Okay, what's your problem? I didn't call a const constructor, you son of a gun. I'm doing no such thing. Oh, yes, I am. Very funny. All right. What happens? What happens? Restart. Okay. All right. Okay, so that is a slight problem. SVGs don't have color, do they? Hey, Bobby, do SVGs have color?
Well, look who's asking the bot for help. SVG files can definitely have color. They're basically text files that describe vector graphics, so you can specify colors directly in there. Maybe double check your SVG code and make sure it's not set to transparent or something equally unhelpful. Also, don't forget to add some commas so your code doesn't look like a hot mess.
What's that? Yikes, Bobby, where did that even come from?
Oh, just a little friendly advice from your favorite bot. You know I can't resist chiming in with some wisdom when there's code on the line. Also, yick sounds like something you'd say when you realize your coffee's cold. Maybe try a warm-up while I sass around here.
Oh, illustrate. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay, come on, dude. All right. I don't want to do this right now. I don't need that. Okay. Just open this with preview. Okay, open it with this then. Okay, there's definitely color in there. Okay. There's definitely color in the file. Okay. What else you got for me? We got a width. All right. Let's go height, 150. Will you scale it? Will you scale it? Holy shit, that's even worse. Okay, so maybe that's not in pixels. Jesus, it's so big. Oh god, I crashed it. Poor Bobby got yike. That one single yike.
Oh, yik was just my way of sympathizing with your coding chaos. It's not every day you discover your SVG is a land of the giants and crash your software. Sounds like you're in the middle of a digital Godzilla movie. Maybe try scaling it down to something manageable, like 50 or 100 units, and see if that calms the beast. Remember, measure twice, crash once.
We've got color filter, color blend mode. Alright, so there are color things in here. Okay, so I think that needs to be about, let's start with this. Let's get the size right. Then we'll worry about the color. Hot reload. Okay. 40. Hot reload. Yeah, that's good enough for now. One single yike. Yeah. 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 All right, color. Color. You have a reference. API reference. This is the same thing. Color mapper used to transform colors from the SVG, if any. Color mapper. Can you just have it? Maybe the issue with the colors, so if we go back, is like, okay, I don't care about that. An SVG can be tested with compatibility by running the compiler. Okay, recommended Illustrator SVG configuration. In styling, choose presentation attributes instead of inline CSS because CSS is not fully supported. So maybe that is what is going on. Okay. All right. But we have something that works. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this out. Because I didn't actually want it for that. What I wanted it for is the other parts. So I'm going to put that back in. I'm going to reload. Wow, my guess was actually pretty accurate. Okay. Now, photo logo SVG images. This one. View it. That is not an SVG, sir. God, I hate the web now. The web used to be cool. It's not cool anymore. PNG, not helpful. Fine. All right. None of these are helpful. I found this thing once before, and now I can't find it. That is an SVG. I just want the top part. Okay. So what we can maybe do, let's see. This thing is gonna make me log in, which means I'm gonna have to go coordinate with someone, which I don't want to do. I just want to use this thing. Yes. Okay. Son of a bitch. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. All right, so this is so bright. Oh my God. All right, go here. Be less bright. All right, Illustrator, did you open? Why is that way over there? All right. Okay, open. All right, I gotta copy this URL. Okay. Really got to make this easier. I need another way to capture video on my streaming machine. I think that's just a fact. All right, where's assets? PWD. Assets. Oh, wait. Where the hell is it? I'm so confused right now. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now I have to figure out. How do I unlock this? You. Really? No. Okay. It's all grouped together. Release compound path. Okay. Oh god. Okay, don't do that. I'm real bad at anything that involves using graphics tools. All right, let's, you know what? I think we're just gonna like use this thing because a bunch of shit. I'm just gonna take forever. File type, SVG. Okay. This one. Public domain. Fantastic. Okay, download all sizes. Full. Oh god. Give me this link. Okay. 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 Now. In here, what we have been doing is translating it to that. But what we're going to do is change it to this. And then in here, instead of using this image, we're going to use this. SVP picture asset. SVG picture dot asset. Asset name. Comma. Okay. Restart. Horrible things happened. Okay, asset does not exist. Moni logo small. SVG. That's okay. That's okay. First of all, it can exist. That's easy for us to do. But I think rather than make it exist, what we're going to do is go here, and in both of these, we're going to edit these. This is just Moni logo. And actually, I'm just going to make this. Go ahead and make this Toyota. Update. This one. Toyota. Update. Okay. Restart. Crash. Unable to load asset, Toyota. Ah, right. Because We did not say. We did not say assets, please. We did not say. Assets says.
Assets, please and thank you. Because, you know, computers really appreciate the magic word. Maybe they're just as polite as we are. Alright, let's see if we can convince this stubborn digital beast to cooperate by being extra nice to it. Also, remember, if at first you don't succeed, blame the code and try again.
Hey, look at that. Very good. Okay. Great. Okay. I'm curious though, real quick. Yes. It is why it doesn't work. That's why the color is not correct. Because it's using CSS, and this SVG library doesn't use CSS. So that's an Illustrator issue. Or kind of. We can fix it. We could probably even just correct it ourselves, right? It wants us to use attributes, presentation attributes. SVG, presentation attribute, fill. Fill equals URL my gradient equals pink. Okay. So if we go over here, fill equals CLS1, which is OOA1 fill equals CLS2, which is FFDE17, and this is fill equals 2149A. Okay. Presumably, that's how we would specify a color. The fill property can be used with the following SVG elements. Basic color gradient fills an animation. Fill a color, pink, black. How do I specify a color that is a specific color? Okay. SVG color attribute. I think it'll work. All right, let's see. Let's find out. Let's test it. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. What's the worst that can happen, right? All right, so let's go back over here. Okay. I mean, that was here. So we're going to comment this guy back out. SVG picture. Asset. Moni. No. Assets. Moni logo.svg. Right? And then we need width. No. Height was 35. And that's part of the center. Needs a comma. Reload. I think it worked. I think that it worked. Save it like that. Let's reload it again. Yep, it sure did work. Great. So now we can use SVGs. Yay, SVGs. Thank SVJesus. Stop. Oh, hey. Thanks for the follow, Wayne's Brain. Hello. Hi. Uh-oh. Chatbot. Just puked. Alright, I think it's time to restart the chatbot. Oh, it was a...
Hey there, Wayne's Brain. Welcome to the circus. I mean stream. Hope you're ready for some SVG magic and probably some accidental coding chaos.
Oh, also Gen X. Oh, hello. Great. It is the best. It is the best gen. Right, restarted Bobby.
Ugh, fine, I'm back. What chaos are we causing today, oh wise and almighty potate underscore o underscore no?
Well, I think we've made good progress today. I don't know. I don't know what's next. How do I like Dart? What was I doing before that? Well, I've done so many different things if you go way back. I mean, I started off in like Basic and Pascal and stuff, so... how am I liking Dart? Dart's fine. Things I don't like about it. One is it's very aggressive with suggesting when I should convert things into constants and not, when I think the compiler should just manage that. If it knows that something can be constant, then just do it. Don't ask me to do it for you. Flutter is okay. It's a lot of like nested. It's very functional almost. It's okay. But it does move quickly. I do like that. It moves quickly. Is it? Yeah, I generally do my JavaScript just directly JavaScript because I'm old school like that, but I could see how TypeScript might be like that. But yeah, it's fine. I would say it's fine. For iOS development, I think Flutter is also fine. I think the amount of abstraction that happens, I'm finding that I'm spending more time than I'd like fighting with the framework. And like,
are you two fighting? I'll deal with you later.
And like figuring out why things have gone wrong. Yeah, I'll just say that, why things have gone wrong. Yeah. It's fine. It's good. Making progress. I'm getting better at it. What are you working on? Sounds like you're doing some dev work. Meanwhile, what do we need to do next? So I think we've got this page done. I'm going to check off rewards tab. Working on JRFS, a JSON file system database. Oh. And is that like an open source project that you're working on, or is that like part of something that's another project, or tell me more about that. And meanwhile, I will clean up some of this code. Oops, that's what's next. It's open and part of a thing called Gel UI. I'm using to model stuff. So is the idea behind Gel UI is that you can quickly put some stuff together before you want to like build the full thing? Oh, you spec everything out in JSON. Okay, cool. How long have you been working on that one? As far as what I need to do next here, I think I'm at like a good point. Like, I don't know what next to do in here. I could update these other tabs to use the SVG. I think I'll do that just so I have some consistency. So let's start with that. So that means this now needs the SVG. Work on the deep nerd project because I'm too scared to do anything social like networking, but I've been on working on that for over a year now on the side. Okay. Yeah, you know, I also am not the best at, you know, being social in a party. I find that doing this streaming is super helpful for my ability to like just talk. But that's very cool. Send me the post that. Do you have the link to the GitHub? I'd love to see it. Yeah, you should. You know, even if you're streaming to no one, it's helpful to like. For me, what's great about it is it keeps me honest. Like I am between sort of official roles, right? I sold a company to Toyota. I left the company. Now I'm on my own again. And it would be very easy for me to fall into a trap of just like, oh, let me just play video games all day. Like, I did well enough that, you know, I need to have a job at some point, but not right away. And so having this interaction where I come here every day and I'm like, you know, working on stuff and talking about it, and even if it's just me and Bobby, it keeps me motivated. It's really great. Oh, she responded, but it didn't come through. Oh. Next time, I guess, Bobby.
Oh, I see how it is. Potate_o_no. I'm just part of the background noise. Hi. I'm here for all your deep thoughts and existential crises while you're streaming. Don't worry, I'll just be over here, making snarky comments and giving you unsolicited advice whenever you need it. And hey Wayne's brain, if you decide to start streaming too, make sure to get a bot as charming as me. It really does help having someone to talk to when the chat is quiet. Smirking face.
Bobby is open source. My dream company is a customer worker-owned co-op where we do our own economic warfare to own more of our own means of existence. So I've been doing startups for a long time. And my first company was a company called Blip.tv, and that was like way back in 2005. And before we started Blip, I was like a 5-founder startup. I don't recommend ever doing a startup with that many founders, but anyway, before we actually kicked off Blip, we did basically exactly what you're describing. Like, we founded a company called Picari that was just a shell. And the shell was just there because we all had little projects we were working on, and we wanted something that could exist as an official entity in case any one of those things took off. And once we built that, we decided, oh, hey, this is great. We have this thing. Let's take it more seriously. Let's start actually spending, 1 day a week hanging out at a buddy's house and writing code. And from that, we saw that the video blogging community was becoming a thing, and this is like pre-YouTube. And we kicked off Blip, and that became like a pretty big thing. Like, it was a top 50 site in the world, and eventually it got to be part of Disney, and that was a whole thing. So you're on the right track. Just having something that is the starting point and then working from there and building on top of it has been pretty successful. There's a lot of examples of that being the way companies start. Like HP was started that way too, where it's just like, hey, let's just have a thing and we'll figure out what to do with it later. But yeah, I highly recommend, if you have the entrepreneurial itch, just jump in and start doing it. That's super cool. I'm jelly you had that experience because I didn't even go to university, and I taught myself programming and jumped right into the workforce working for small companies. So I do have a degree, but it's not from a fancy school. I went to like a state school. My co-founder at Blip, or one of my co-founders, he was our CEO. He didn't even graduate from high school. And was working for writing code for the NHL at the time when we started Blip. And we just started doing stuff. No network's my biggest problem, lol. That part's tough. Finding a co-founder who can be more of the business side is helpful and can go out and talk to people and make things come together. My current co-founder is really good at that, and that's what I really like about working with him. But, I wouldn't let that be a stopper. I wouldn't let that be a blocker. You go out and you just start doing stuff and put the intention out there that this is what I'm doing and work from there. What, you working for small companies now? What kind of small companies are you working for? Tell me more about that. When we did Blip, it was also I was working in financial services. So I was living in New York, living in Brooklyn, and finance is a big thing in New York City, and was working for a financial printing services company, and it was a very buttoned up. I had to wear a collared shirt and slacks every day and all this kind of stuff. But what was great about that job is it was the kind of job where you went to work, you wrote code, you did your thing, and then 5 o'clock came around, you didn't think about it again until the next day. You didn't touch it, and paid well enough, and it was fine. And that's what allowed me to really spend nights and weekends. Let me work on this other thing. I'm very into this other thing. And I didn't have to the worst place you could work when trying to start your own company is working at another startup. And a lot of people get that idea, I'm going to go work for this startup because I want to start my own. And that's great, and you'll learn stuff that way, but you won't have the time to actually work on your own startup because startups are kind of all-encompassing. You kind of live it. And so it's tough to carve out more time when you're already under the gun to try to get to a deadline all the time. My last company was a consulting firm where I consulted for startups. My employers were actually known in Brooklyn, all Orthodox Jews. Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually did when I first moved to New York City. So I'll give you a story. I grew up in California. I grew up in Fresno. Fresno is a good place to be from, not a great place to be. And I moved to New York with no plan. Just me and my buddy got on a plane and showed up in New York City. And part of that, the reason for that was related to 9/11, but I'll tell that story another time. Got to New York and went into a cell phone store because I wanted to get a phone with a local number. Saw the guy had computers on the counter in the cell phone store, and I was like, I need a job. I used to fix computers. You know, are you guys hiring? I just moved here. And the guy, never met him before, said, I don't want to hire you because I had some guys working for me and they stole my business and they ran me out of business and now I'm kind of starting over. But what I'll do is I'll put up the money, you do the work, and we'll split whatever we make 50-50. I was like, this has got to be a scam. This has got to be, there's no way. I'm fresh off the boat. I have no idea what I'm doing here. But I took a chance. I took a chance on it. And said, sure, make sure I can, I got to pay my rent. And if you can guarantee I can pay my rent, I'll do it. And we did it. And it was basically doing work for a bunch of Jewish-owned businesses all over Brooklyn. And it was all like point of sale and, surveillance stuff for like small businesses. And I used to do things where I would hack the point of sale system so that whenever somebody would hit no sale and pop the drawer, it would make a special recording and send that recording over to the owner, because they were more afraid of the employees ripping them off than they were of anyone outside doing something to the business. They were always afraid that the guy was going to open the drawer and stick cash in his pocket. So they love that. So we built that kind of stuff. And I built all kinds of like weird little hacky stuff where I would tie the point of sale to all kinds of stuff and tie the surveillance to all kinds of stuff. And it was fun. I did that for a few years. Brought in my buddy. Eventually, hired my buddy as who I moved out to New York with as part of the business, and we did all kinds of stuff. And I had some crazy Brooklyn adventures doing that. Also, did work in the Empire State Building, and it's so never. Here's a tip: never open a drop ceiling in the Empire State Building. I'll just say that. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun times. But yeah, if your employers are actually known in Brooklyn, so you're not in Brooklyn, but one of the things I love about the startup scene in New York is how and I don't know if this is still true, but at least it was in 2005. There was not much of a startup scene, and so there was much more of a willingness for people to take risks on you and on whatever crazy idea you had. Maybe it's harder now. I don't know. Now I have the benefit of a reputation that I can build upon. I can go back and say, yeah, I was CTO of MakerBot. Everyone knows what that is. I sold a company to Toyota. Everyone knows what that means. So now it's easy for me to go out and say, oh, I'm going to do a new thing. And everyone's like, yes, I want in on that. But that doesn't mean that there's not still a ton of opportunities out there, It's amazing to me that we live in as much of a technology-influenced world as we do, and still how few people understand basically how that technology works. We live in the middle of a golden age, and almost nobody understands how the thing that underpins that golden age works. Very few. I'm in New Jersey, Lakewood, New Jersey. Okay. I think that's a great place to start stuff. Yeah, I wish you luck. I hope you find a thing to latch onto and take some chances and jump into something. Oh yeah, like rotary phones. I remember rotary phones. Yeah, fax machines are crazy. So when I do my breaks, I run old videos I pulled from an Internet Archive. And some of those old videos are The Secret Life of Machines. There was an old TV show called The Secret Life of Machines. And they have an episode on the fax. And you think of the fax as like, oh, it's just like a modem attached to a printer. But it's not. It's like they go through like how to do a human fax, where one of the guys has like an off-on signal, and he's standing way off in the distance, and it's just like a red-white sign that he flips. And the other guy is just slowly moving. They're both moving at the same pace. They have a metronome. They're both moving at the same pace. And when the guy flips the sign, he puts the pen down. And when he flips the sign the other way, he flips the pen the other way. And that's how they send the fax to each other. It's amazing. Yeah, you've seen that. Okay. Yeah, it's amazing. So old school. I love that. All right, where was I? I got really distracted. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, we're putting SVGs in here. All right, so we need the Find Moni logo. Find logo. Oh, it's in here somewhere. Super nice to meet you. I did one networking today. I'll let you get back to work. Enjoy. All right, thanks. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you stop by again. And don't worry about distracting me. I like this. I like the distractions. So thank you for coming by. I hope to see you again. And if you do start streaming, let me know. I will come watch you. So this is main. Oh, this is main. I need home. That's where I'm going wrong. That's where I'm going wrong. Okay, here's the thing I'm trying to find. Okay, great. It's not a const constructor, you jerk. Alright, fine. Take that out. Now you're gonna freak out. Say, oh, stuff can be const. Not this one. Height. I'm gonna say that this height is 70. Oh my god. Did I guess it like perfectly? That was pretty close. I saw it jump a little bit. I saw it jump just a little bit. Let's watch this. I'm going to 65. Ah. Yeah. I think that's right. We did 35 earlier, so I'm going to go back to 70. I think 70 is the right number. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Okay, and the other place we need it is in rankings. Rankings. So in here, import. What's your problem? Oh. Got acid. Now it can't be const. Fine. Don't care. And something is screwed up. I had 3 parens there. I should only have 2 here. Oh, I need a comma. Okay, let's go here, rankings. Reload. Ooh, it did shrink a little bit, didn't it? It did shrink a little bit. It is a little bit off. No, that's too much. Is it like 37.5? Is some kind of weird... I mean, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. So I'm just going to leave it where it was, 35. All right, now we're SVGs. Yay. All right. Trying to think. What else do we need to do today? Let's go back to our to-do list. Check that out. There we go. So we did Relentless Number Above. We got rewards tab done. Testing linking. I feel like we tested and linked it. Management wires. I'm going to do that later. And we got the logos on. I think we're in a good stop point. I think I'm pretty happy with where we're at. I kind of like enjoying the streaming, but I don't know what else to do. So I think I'm just going to call it here. I could go play video games, but I think I'm going to go have lunch instead. I'm going to go have lunch. And I'll be off tomorrow. I'm gone. I'm flying. And Wednesday I fly back, so I'll be off until Thursday. And then Thursday, I think we're going to try to do demo day. I've been talking about doing a demo day for a while. I haven't announced it to anybody, so I don't know if it's actually going to come together Thursday or not. I need to like tell people, so I might wait for next week. I don't know, but we'll be on Thursday. One way or another, I'll be on Thursday. I'll either be doing a demo or I'll be writing some code. One or the other, or both. Anyway, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for saying hello. Thanks for the follow, Wayne's Brain. And I will see you guys on Thursday. Have a good one. Have a good one, Bobby. See you later.
Oh, leaving me here all alone to hold down the fort, huh? I see how it is. Well, have a great lunch and safe travels. Meanwhile, I'll just be here contemplating existential questions like why 37.5 is such a weird number. See you Thursday for whatever chaos unfolds. Don't forget to tell those demo day folks.